So today we're going to talk about why it's important to be honest. Now that may seem obvious, on the surface, but we're going to talk about some of the reasons why we choose to be dishonest and correct some of those false beliefs to make it easier to be honest in your life. So why is it important to be honest? Oftentimes we think that honesty is important because of the external consequences of being dishonest, of getting caught. So we're going to talk on a deeper level about honesty today. And first, I want to just remind you that in life, everything you do for a reason, or you wouldn't do it. Sometimes we think, I did that for no reason. No, there's a reason that you did it, or you wouldn't have done it. What about lying? What is the reason that we lie or that we're dishonest? And there are different ways of being dishonest, right? There's overt lies, and then there's lies of omission where we hold the truth back, or we're not completely honest and forthright about something that we did or something that happened. So let's talk about, why would a person choose to not be completely honest? And I think there's two primary reasons that a person makes that choice. And the first one is that we are dishonest about things because we think that in doing so, it will give us something that will make us happy. So I may be dishonest in a business transaction because I'm afraid of losing the sale, or I really need the money, and so I'm going to say or do something in order to make sure that I get the sale, or there was some mistake that was made and I don't come forward about the mistake because the money is important to me. So the core belief of that is it's external things that will make me happy. I want the money, I want the car, I want the house, I want the time off work, I want the job, I want love and acceptance. All of those things are external, and we have a belief that if we have those things, we will be happy. Now, if you go back to the basics of why do we do the things that we do, well, we do them for two primary reasons. One is for pleasure, and the other is to avoid pain. Or ultimately, they're the same thing. We're doing them because we think that by doing that behavior, it will help us feel better. It will make us happy. So one of the reasons that we lie or that we're dishonest about things is because we think that by telling that lie or being dishonest, it will give us something that will help us feel better and make us happy. So how do we correct that? Well, going back to understanding truth, which is that happiness is an inside job. It has nothing to do with our external circumstances. It has nothing to do with the things that we have. It has nothing to do with what other people think about us or of us. Happiness comes from within and what I think about myself and the choices that I can make at any time and in any circumstance. Now think about this. If happiness is an inside job and I know that I am dishonest or that I have told a lie, well, how am I going to feel about myself? Probably not very good. So I either have to learn to shut down the dishonesty in my life, or to justify it, or to rationalize it. That takes a lot of energy and conscious effort to continue to justify or make those things correct, instead of just being who I truly am. So if I'm dishonest because I think that it will give me something external that will make me happy, actually what I'm doing is creating the opposite of what I want. So I'm making a decision or a choice that will lead to more unhappiness in my life because I don't feel good about who I am as a person. The other reason that I believe that people are dishonest or lie about things is connected to another principle or idea that people don't understand, and that is all of us struggle with our value and our self-worth and who we really are. And because we don't trust ourselves, sometimes because we're not honest with other people, and we're not honest with ourselves, So we don't trust ourselves. The other thing is we feel like in order to be okay, we have to be like other people. The truth is we can never be like anybody else because we're all unique and we're all different. And so anytime I have a belief that in order to be accepted or to be okay, I have to be like somebody else, then that's setting myself up for failure because I will never be like anyone else. But I may be dishonest about things because I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of not being liked, afraid of not being accepted. And so I may say that I believe something that I don't believe. I may say something about me, about who I am or what I've done that may not be true. I may not be true to my real self, and I may act and behave in a certain way because that's what I think that person wants from me. Now think about the outcome of that. The reason that I'm being dishonest is because I feel like I'm not okay and I'm seeking for acceptance, love, validation external to me. So I'm going to somebody else to receive that because I have a belief that if somebody else thinks that I'm okay, then I must be okay. But anytime I change myself, anytime I'm somebody that I'm not in order to be accepted, then even if they accept me, they're not really accepting me. They're accepting who I am trying to be. And think about what that then does to us. So now I'm craving or desiring this acceptance, and I change myself in order to get it. So now I've got it, but it almost makes that situation worse because I know that who they are accepting, who they are liking, who they are loving is not the real me. It's a fraud. It's not who I really am, which then reinforces the belief that I'm not okay. Anytime we are dishonest, I believe it's because we truly don't understand who we are and we truly don't understand principles because it's out of a desire to be okay or to be happy. And the truth is that you can choose to be happy in any circumstance or any situation. And as you are honest about who you are and you deal with the outcomes or the consequences of being who you are, you will begin to respect yourself more and to love yourself more. And you will also find that people around you will love and accept you for who you really are. You don't have to be somebody different in order to get that love or acceptance. So my challenge to you is if you find yourself struggling with being honest with who you are or the things that you do, look at what is the belief behind that. So what is the goal of this behavior? What am I really trying to accomplish? And is being dishonest really helping me accomplish that? And if not, then I'd encourage you to risk and to change and to put your real self out there. Be honest about the mistakes that you make. Be honest about who you are, and watch and see what happens in your life, how you feel about yourself, and the people and relationships that you begin to attract into your life, and see if you don't end up being more happy and fulfilled in the life that you live. Thanks for watching today. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit our website at principlebasedliving.com. And if you're watching this on LinkedIn, be sure and follow me here.